normally start within careers is a quick hover over the big picture, what's happening in the world, what the discussions going on around medical careers nationally, and then we'll give you some highlights and insights into some of our activity over the last year and some of the things that we're thinking of doing in the future. So, kicking off, everything we do in postgrad medical careers and the careers unit here ties into the GMC's agenda. Yeah, and there are standards within the overall promoting excellence, the overarching implementation operational standards for medical training. Within those standards, it says students and trainees must have access to careers advice and support. So our service links to that requirement. For faculty in the room, you'll be well aware of the GMC's agenda for the recognition of trainers, education supervisors and named clinical supervisors, all of whom have to comply or show evidence of competence against 7 framework areas. One of those areas is guiding personal and professional development. And so at the faculty level, our work cues into that. So we're also helping faculty as well as trainees directly. We've moved from a 16-page implementation document to a 1-page terms of reference. Okay, so we put a copy of that in your pack, which explains what we see the purpose of this group, this network to be, and how it links to all these standards. We've sort of positioned it as a draft. If anybody's got any comments about it or suggestions for how we might need to tweak it, we welcome your feedback. Otherwise, we'll take it that we have clear terms of reference. The other thing we have to bear in mind, much of Rachel's work is based around foundation doctors. They are our largest single cohort of doctors who are all moving through the same career stage and the same transition points. So they are a big, big client base, and that's really the focus of Rachel's work. And everything we do there, we tie into the foundation curriculum, the national curriculum, and in the curriculum descriptors. This is what it's saying that F1 and F2 doctors should be doing. It's a curriculum requirement around careers. So they should be having careers conversations with seniors. They should be reflecting and evidencing career planning, career thinking within their e-portfolio. And they should be demonstrating robust career exploration. So a lot of the work we do, some of it is about outreach and events, and some of it is about education, is about helping our foundation doctors fulfill those curriculum requirements. So we don't do what we do at random, yet we're aligned to wider policies. And beyond that, we link with a number of stakeholders and network groups, the largest and the most significant of which is the Health Education England group. It's the Medical and Dental Recruitment Steering Group, and that's a 4 nations group that brings the leads for careers services or representatives from the 4 nations. There's representation from COPMed, COPDEN, medical schools, councils, and we're trying to look at how we align and develop sort of national standards and a vision for practice around medical career support. So at the moment I represent Wales on that group, and that group also has its own subgroup which drives the medical part of the UK Health Careers website. So all the national online medical careers resources that are planned and developed and distributed at national level, and that is really a one-stop shop. We often start there before we look anywhere else when we're pointing people to information. We're represented again on that subgroup, and I'm pleased to say we have inputs from trainees and new consultants in Wales on that site who contributed case studies and so on and so forth. Rachel and I are also members of a professional body for careers advisors. There are a few of us in the room. ADCAS members? Yes, welcome. Anybody with their hand in the air is a careers advisor. And isn't that, we're few in number, aren't we? And yet we're all here because in a sense everybody's giving careers help and advice. But who ever goes to see a careers advisor? Many people progress their careers without meeting people like us in any walk of life. But when they find us, they do find us jolly useful. But we have our own professional group, the network. There's a national network subgroup in ADCAS Medical Careers Advisors Network, or MCAN. Heather and I were on the committee for a number of years in that group. We link also with our colleagues in WEDS who drive the careers information and resources for the rest of the professions in the NHS in Wales. So they have a network group too, and so we go to each other's stuff and we work with each other and we share, and we support each other where we can. And I think you'll be touching on some of the events and things where we've been able to help or to show up. We link with the University Career Services. Welcome, Cardiff, Swansea, and your network with careers advisors have a lovely network group over there at the back. And also the BMA. We've done a really fascinating piece of work with BMA, helping to bring this beautiful infographic, that poster at the back, that lovely infographic, the medical career pathway, which is geared towards those looking at entry to medicine from school. And it took a bit of teasing apart to make sure we'd all interpreted the pathway correctly, but there it is. We've got hard copies of that downstairs, and there's a few of the posters here, if anybody would like a poster of that lovely infographic, if you've got sixth formers and so on coming into your postgrad centres for work experience, you might find that useful. So we work with all sorts of people. The MDRS group has recently, the big event last year was the launch of a national career strategy. And this was published and sort of soft launched in June last year, 2016. So now the 4 nations have signed up. Between us, we've developed a national it's called a strategy, but really it's a vision statement, yeah. And the MDRS group, we're at the stage where we know we've got it, we've agreed it, it's been signed off by Health Education England programme boards, and we now have to think about what we do with it. But there's just some bullet points there to help you understand the principles of that strategy. And again, there's a copy of that on the memo sticks. We link also with the GMC directly. GMC, they are a body that actually know more probably than anyone about where doctors go and what they do, because they all have to be registered. Yeah, and the doctors want to make changes or move around, they have to let the regulator know what they're doing. They have to let them know if they're disappearing or returning, and if they've got their licence to practice or not got their licence to practice. So GMC have a lot of data, and increasingly the GMC are taking interest in the world of medical careers, doctors' careers, choices, movement, what their data can tell us. And so a couple of reports are pointing me there. The State of Medical Education Practice is an annual report. Has some fascinating stuff in it. That little blobby diagram in the corner appears every year, and it shows sort of gender and demographics across specialties, and also the proportion of doctors who are international medical graduates across specialties. It's very, very interesting to see who sits in which blob. But that's just one of many, many things that they report. I strongly recommend you look at it every year, but we put the 2016 report on the menu stick, along with another shorter report on how doctors progress through key training milestones. And again, there's some interesting career messages about movements and decisions after F2 that come there. So GMC census data and their training data is being used increasingly as a source of careers information. And so that's coming up in our agenda. I'll refer to some of their more specific stuff a little bit later. The other big thing that's happening in the national picture that everybody got very excited about was the shape of training. And if you see, we thought we might be looking at moving from this sort of medical training pathway to this sort of medical training pathway. That came out in 2009. It was 2011. It was 3 or 4 years ago now, and we've all been waiting for big change, and it hasn't happened. It hasn't been a big bang, and it is really a question. Those of us interested in it, it's a little bit wait and see. Little changes are beginning to happen. There's been a little bit of movement on credentialing, and some programs are beginning to remodel. So core medical training, for example, will move to a 3-year at the start and a shorter. So it's a kind of move towards that shape of training, slightly more generalist training at the early stage. Moving on. The other big national thing, as I mentioned, there was the MDRS subgroup. This is the website that they drive, was launched in 2015. So there is a new national website which includes not just information for those pursuing medical careers, but all health careers. So it's a UK-wide site. It bolted together 3 previous websites, one of which was NHS Careers, one was known as Forecast, which was a public health careers website, and the one we knew and loved was the UK Medical Careers website, and all the information from those three has been put together into a new health education website, and it is now healthcareers.nhs.uk. There's a little card on your table that will show you how to find it. But really, if you're looking to point someone anywhere for initial web-based information, that is the place to start over more sort of generic things. But of course, we'll be hearing about the equivalent we have in Wales, because we have one too. We do talk to each other, don't we, on the website front? So we are all friends, and we all sort of show and exchange. So we drive as a site. The other site that's had a good refresh this year is the health education site with information specifically about specialty training, specialtytraining.he.nhs.uk, and that's where we can to find out about competition data, application guidelines, competition ratios, person specifications, that sort of thing. Okay, so and finally, the other big national thing, a couple of years ago when we did this meeting, we reported on a research study. The preliminary findings had just been published, and it was a survey that was run by the National Institute for Careers, Education and Counselling, NICEC, really going out to students and trainees saying, where do you go for careers help? What is it you want help with? And how do you rate the value of some of the things that you have? And what are the things that you need help with? This survey had been run in the year 2000, before MMC came into place, just as a bit of a scoping. You know, if the career pathway is going to change, let's see how people think they're being helped in the pathway they're in. And year 2000, I think 14% of respondents reported they were satisfied with the level of careers advice that was available to them in medicine. And so the survey was rerun with a few additional questions in 2014. And the good news was that 14% had gone up to 40, so it's getting better. But one of the things that we noticed, the top 5 sources of careers advice, where students and trainees tend to go, haven't changed that much. So people still like to go to clinicians, educational supervisors, their seniors, but the two things we noticed was that peers and near peers had come up the ranking, and also web-based information was featuring, and that just was not there in the year 2000. And so in many services we're finding that we're responding to the need to keep our faculty and the educational supervisors well informed about all the resources and help that they can offer, all the tools, the websites, and also in developing all web-based information ourselves. So careers is, information is moving more virtual. So really, we bear that in mind, the fact that we've got really 2 client groups. We've got faculty and our trainees, and really in terms of resource development, we've got to bring ourselves into the 21st century.